there! If you're watching, that means I didn't quite get to your reading the other day, but we're here now. I apologize, it took me a little bit longer than usual because of Thanksgiving, but we're done with Thanksgiving festivities and I'm here next morning to do your reading. So your timestamps are in the description below. Thank you again for choosing me as your reader. I hope that it's worth the wait, and I will see you there. Your timestamps next to your name. Hi there, Shaina! You said, hi Ron. I've been watching your streams for a while now, and I love all the information you put out about spirituality. Could I get a reading about my love and maybe career? Thank you. Yes, of course, of course. Let's see what we have coming in when it comes to love. What's helping us? What's challenging us? What are we focusing on? We'll pull for that, and thank you again for being patient. I apologize. I know I usually do it the night of or the next morning, but like I said, Thanksgiving, so I'm sorry. Let's see what we have. Okay. Okay. Ooh. So when we go, oh goodness. All right. So when it comes to love, we have your energy as the Lovers in reverse. So this is what you're coming up as. Now, whenever I see the Lovers in reverse in a love reading, especially as the querent, it tells me that we're focusing on the wrong kind of love, or like we're attracting, almost like we're attracting karmic relationships instead of soulmates. I personally believe, like, I think some karmic relationships can be a soulmate, but it takes a lot of karmic clearing. Like, usually the beginning of the relationship, they won't be abusive, but there'll be a lot of extreme factors, like it'll be long distance, or someone's mom won't like the other one, or a lot of times it's like, I've noticed a lot of queer people struggle with karmic relationships too, because they incarnate like with society not accepting them, you know, it's stuff like that. And so if you've run into a lot of relationships like that, just know that energy is coming in. We also have your focus being the classic Knight of Wands, which is, I'll admit, it represents men. I mean, it can be women too, right? Any gender. People who are not looking for something serious. So if you've been attracting that a lot in your life, that's coming up as well. But we have your future being the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, sorry, I know it's like a little reflective. Let me turn this off. Oh, is that a little bit better? Yeah, so we have the Page of Swords. So this represents learning something. There's something that we're going to realize or understand, and I'm not surprised to see that because of the Lovers card. So if you do end up attracting like a lot of people that, you know, maybe they want to be in a situationship, or they want an open relationship, or they're not quite settled in life, or they don't have long-term plans, I see you learning how to circumvent that. So that's really good to see. I know that's really not the most fun of love readings to get, but you know, the Lovers in reverse is classically someone who's out of alignment. But I always tell people, right, like, just because you're out of alignment doesn't mean you can't get back into it. So let's see what your challenge is. Oh, the Fool. I mean, that's exactly what I would have said too. This is about going on a new journey, being someone new, looking for someone new. I don't know if you're single or not, but this can also mean like starting over a new leaf if you are in a relationship. If you know you need to move on, the Fool is about moving on, right? And trusting and knowing that there's something better out there. If you've lived somewhere and you've struggled to like find someone where you live currently, the Fool can sometimes mean you're going to live somewhere else before you find, right, like someone that's meant for you. Now, your advice card is Temperance. No one likes to see Temperance in a love reading either. This means patience. You know, take your time. Find your own inner peace, your own inner harmony. You know, what Temperance teaches us is that the way to bend time to your will is, once again, being at peace, being in alignment, trusting that you're on the right path. And they say that stress, anxiety, worry slows down time, and it quite literally, it's so funny because it slows time down. It makes everything seem worse, but it makes our body age faster. And so they're telling you to take your time with it. You know, don't rush things. Be patient. So let's see what we need to attract when it comes to love. Maybe that'll help. The next card was the Wedding card. That's so funny. We need to attract our mans. Okay, maybe we need a better question than that. How do we attract someone who is a soulmate and in alignment with us? I think they're gonna answer something about like being patient. They're probably gonna answer something about keep learning, keep giving things a shot. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Trust. Oh, the Three of Pentacles. You also have the Queen of Swords, as well as the Ace of Wands. So the Three of Pentacles is about finding somebody that just fits. Finding somebody that just makes you feel safe and secure. They're independent, you're independent, right? The Queen of Swords means someone who can handle themselves. Someone who doesn't mind being alone. She's honest. She doesn't wear a mask. She doesn't need to be someone else because she loves who she is. And she gives people her truth and her authenticity without a second thought, dude. And so seeing the Three of Pentacles next to her, I wonder if you'll meet, I wonder if you'll meet them when you're a bit more secure in life and they're a bit more secure in life too, right? So it could be like late 20s. I don't know how old you are. And I know there are people who meet their soulmates, like they meet their partners early in life, and so there's no wrong way to do it. But the cards look to me like, we're looking for someone who's independent like we are, on an equal playing field, right? We know we can like trust and rely on them. But we also have the Ace of Wands. We have to feel ignited in their presence, but at the same time we have to be able to stand on their own. They might be a fire sign to your kind of air energy that we're in right now. Not that you're an air sign, I don't know. Air signs are Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But that's kind of the energy we're exuding when we're meeting someone special. So let's see what we have for career. What do we have for career? Ooh, the Ten of Cups. That's really good to see. We also have the Emperor card and the Empress. I wish we got this for the love reading. This is actually super rare. Well, we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups means a happy family. The Emperor represents like someone who's in charge, and the Empress means growth and a healthy harvest, right? It also means attracting positivity towards us. So to me, it looks like we're looking, when it comes to work, a place that fulfills us, not only emotionally, but financially. And if you're looking in the direction of owning your own business, just know that will lead you down a really prosperous path. So I'm gonna leave it there. I'm sorry I kind of went a long time for the reading, but I hope that you liked it. And thank you so much for trusting me. I wish you the best with everything you are endeavoring. And remember that you're never alone and you are loved. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi, Cal. Thank you so much for your patience, and thank you for choosing me, as I said earlier, but I really do hope it's worth the wait, and I hope you had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate. You wrote, "Hi, Ran. I've enjoyed your readings, just watching from the sidelines and seeing how you work. Oh, thank you. I would like a reading on my friendships recently, if possible. I have distanced and detached myself from a large friend group I was a part of for about a year, and I would like insight. Thank you." Yeah, we can pull on the relationship. I don't mind. That's okay. Let's see what the energy looks like there. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I've done that too. So I used to be in this really bad relationship, and I had a friend group that I would kind of vent to. And they knew that I had a really bad relationship with my family too. And they decided to go behind my back and like tell my family everything I told them. And they had a secret group chat without me too. And I was just like, all right, bye. All right, thanks guys for betraying me. So, it happens. Don't feel bad about it. And I can kind of see their perspective too, right? Like, I think they thought they were doing the right thing, but you know, everybody justifies anything, and you just have to know where your boundaries are, and if they cross any of your boundaries, you just go, all right, these aren't the people for me, and that's okay. That is okay. Ooh, okay, we have your energy as the Nine of Cups. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, and they're coming up as the Page of Cups. The challenge is justice, and the advice is the Five of Wands in the World. So I'll say this much. I do think that they are looking for new friendships. And I say this because the Page of Cups represents new opportunities, new loves, new passions, new people being introduced. And so, you know, I don't know why. I feel like someone got a partner recently, and that's kind of opened up them to new people. I don't know. Maybe that's not the case. But I am kind of getting this sense of like there's something fresh happening there. Now we have your energy coming up as the Nine of Cups. And then, you know what else this kind of reminds me of? So the Page of Cups represents, right, like someone who's new to something. They're a novice. They're still growing. And so the pages have emotional outbursts. Hence why we have all of this water coming out. And immediately I thought, oh, that's a T. You're like, oh, that's a T. I do think that they are like still talking about things as if they're still fresh. I don't know how long ago this happened, but it does still feel fresh to them. So it's kind of what I'm getting from the Page of Cups here. Now your energy is the Nine of Cups, and this is really good to see. And sorry about my cat scratch. I got cats. The Nine of Cups represents someone who is independent, but it also means someone who's focusing on their own fulfillment. And so this is a sign that you've made the right choice, right? Like this is a sign that it's also, you know, I don't know if you feel this way, but a lot of times in order for us to get our manifestations, we have to make way for them. And the Nine of Cups does mean like a manifestation coming true. And so there's something here that is, it looks like it's painful, but it's actually a blessing in disguise happening. And I just feel that way. I'm also feeling like we're being surrounded by guides at the moment. I just feel that way. Now we have your challenge being justice, and justice represents balance, truth, honesty, and clarity. It also means getting what you deserve, right? So this isn't a challenge. We're having a difficult time seeing things clearly, seeing things from both sides. Justice also reminds me of a jury, right? Like we have everything out on the table, everything's aired out, all of the evidence is forward. So to me, I think there are a lot of things that have been miscommunicated, misunderstood. I'm also hearing Spirit say, like, don't take this to the extreme, by the way, but I'm also hearing Spirit say foul play. Like someone might have lied about something to fit their narrative. Somebody, you know, I don't think that they did it on purpose either too. Like it does kind of feel like that genuinely was their perspective, but it got really muddied along the storyline. So we have your energy in between being the Wheel of Fortune. So the good news is you dodged a bullet. Okay, you know, the Wheel of Fortune means things unfolding in your favor, fated events, auspicious times coming, luck coming in. But we have your advice card being the Five of Wands and the World card. And so anytime I pull two cards at the same time, I read them kind of like a sentence, you know, like they're the same card almost. And to me, it says, put an end to this mischief, right? The Five of Wands means battles. It means obstacles. It means drama. It means everybody's just kind of fighting with each other for no reason, right? It's just so silly. But the World card is right next to it, and it says an ending of a goal, an ending of a lesson, a closing of a season, and a closing of a chapter, right? And so they're saying, close that book, close that chapter, let's go to the next page, you know? So that's the advice card. And that's what we have. I hope that you like that. Thank you very, very much, Cal. And good luck with your friend group. It'll be okay. I'm like, it's funny because I'm still in their group chat, but like I said, I think they started a new one. Sometimes they'll message me on it and I'm just like, It happens, Cal. Like, we're just humans, and you know, it's okay to move on and find new relationships. And to me personally, I don't want to revisit it. Like, I just don't want to open up that can of worms again. I'm also in a completely different chapter of my life. And I never even felt like I fit in there anyways. And so, you know, if it's the same case for you, make peace with it and move on. Thank you very much, Cal. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring. And remember that you are never alone and you are loved. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi there, Cherry. Thank you very much for getting a reading from me. And once again, I'm really sorry for the wait. Yeah, I had like Thanksgiving stuff I forgot about, but we're here. We're into your reading. And you wrote, I asked for a love reading before, and the guy in question is now my boyfriend. I love that. He's been a positive impact on our relationship and has been healthy and super secure so far. I just want advice on how to navigate it since it's my first romantic relationship. I love that. Oh, we have to put the red on. Oh, wow. I'm so excited for you, Cherry. Let's see what we got. You know, it's very rare that I get love readings with a positive... what am I saying? You know, most people are like, why doesn't he like me? What can I do to get him? You know, stuff like that. And so I'm just happy. I like it. It makes me happy. All right. This is the kind of energy I want more of. This is putting me in a good mood. Ooh. Okay. Ow! Oh, I like this. Okay, let's see the challenge and the advice. All right. Okay, now here's what I'll say. We have the Emperor as your energy, and we have their energy coming up as the King of Pentacles. The energy in between is the King of Swords. So what does this mean? Well, the Emperor represents someone who is very in charge. This little Aries energy, right? So very Mars. They're very driven. They have a lot of passion. They have excitement about life. They're very courageous, right? Like, this is your energy. And I feel like this is because you said it's your first relationship. You probably really understand what it is that you're looking for and who you are and what love means to you. And so, you know, now you're kind of exploring what it means in the experience of having a partner, right? And so I will say that the King of Pentacles over here represents someone who's willing to take their time, willing to invest in the relationship. This is somebody who will keep you safe, keep you secure. But the Emperor is the leader of the kings. Which is why I was kind of like, oh! So it's interesting here. And just, you know, I know these cards are like, quote, masculine, but everybody has these energies inside of them. Like, I have an inner Emperor and an inner Empress. Like, it's just energy. And so the Emperor, it says that, you know, you're the one who is controlling the ship. And I like that. I really like that. Whether or not you realize that or not, you have a lot of power in this relationship. And I think the reason why is because the King of Pentacles over here goes, you know, I see you as someone who's worth my time. I see you as someone who's really valuable, and I want to keep you safe. I want to see where this goes. I want to, like I said, I want to invest in this relationship, whether it's time or money or comfort or peace, you know, any kind of energy. This is someone who will willingly pour into it. Now, the challenge in between is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords represents having a plan. It also means being very honest, truthful, and straightforward. And so, you know, you said that they've been treating you well. You said that things are going good. Well, the King of Swords means that you're seeing things clearly. You're seeing things logically. It's making sense and there's no lies here. So these are really good energies to get for a relationship. Now, the challenge isn't even really that bad either. You know, the Six of Pentacles represents kindness, generosity, and giving. My biggest thing here is, and this happens a lot, especially if we're new to relationships, we give our everything, our absolute all. You can have it all, even though we're not married. So, you know, be careful. Don't remain independent. Remain intact as a person that has your own being. Right? That's kind of what I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, because that's what it's reminding me of, since this is a fresh relationship. Now, if that's not the case, right? Like if you're like, well, I like it. I don't like, you know, I want to move in with them. Like, that's okay. Like, I think that's fine. I think everybody goes through that too. The Six of Pentacles means that, you know, make sure that if you are giving, that you are receiving. So, you know, both of you, make sure that when there's kindness given, you give love back, right? So if you give a gift, they give a gift. If you want to spend time, they want to spend time. It's reciprocity. We want to make sure that we have the same energy. Now, your advice card is the Three of Wands, and Three of Wands represents going to new heights, going to new places and exploring. I don't know if you are together physically. If you are, this could mean that we need to go out more. This could mean that we need to explore the relationship more and see what's happening. Now, this does not mean that we should rush things. There's nothing here about haste. There's nothing here about speed, right? This is all about just exploring. This means exploring and experiencing newness and freshness. So allow yourself to feel the excitement of something new, is what Spirit would say with this card. So I like it. I like it. I want to see. Is there anything else we need to know? What else do we need to know? Ooh, the Tower. So the Tower means unwanted change. It also means catastrophe. We have the Ace of Wands here. This actually means passion and new ideas. And then we have the Two of Cups. So before you panic, when you're like, oh, what do you mean catastrophe? The Tower just means that there's going to be some change that happens. It doesn't necessarily mean in the relationship, but what it does mean is that there's a big shift happening, and it's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. I do kind of feel that both of you are going to discover each other's triggers. So, but the good news is that we have the Ace of Cups at the end here. So this is the outcome, or the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups means deepening and strengthening the relationship. It means opening up to each other about your emotions and how you're feeling. It means trust with our emotions as well. And so it feels like a bad thing, right? Like maybe you discover that he gets really irritated, or maybe you discover that you get really irritated. Whatever the case may be, it does feel like, and everybody has these things, right? Like I get overstimulated and I'm like, leave me alone when I'm in relationships. I'm like, I gotta go be alone in my room for 2 hours, I'm sorry. And you know, that's just something that you discover about yourself when you're with somebody. And that's what we're going to encounter. But the good news is that we're going to be able to understand it inside of each other and love it about each other. So I think I'm also kind of getting an energy of insecurities coming in. I don't know if he's been in other relationships, but there's like something about a past crush, a past relationship that they might have had that makes you a little uncomfortable. Just remember, right, like he's with you now, he chose you now. The past doesn't matter, the past doesn't define him. In fact, you have to be thankful. Like, wow, I'm so happy that didn't work out because now I have you. Like, that's the kind of energy. So I hope that helped you, Cherry. Thank you very, very much. And good luck with everything you are endeavoring. Remember that you are never alone and you are loved. Thank you again. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi there, Shaelyn. Thank you so much for getting a reading from me. And once again, I'm really sorry about the wait. You wrote, can I get a relationship reading for the present? Oh, I just realized the music. Is the music going? Oh, it is. Okay. Can I get a relationship/romantic reading for the present? Thank you so much. I love your VTuber model. Thank you. Thank you. Good, because I already had the love on. I forgot to turn it off from the last reading, so it happened. Very serendipitous. Let's see what we got. What do we have? I just realized the music. No wonder I can't hear it. It's super low. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Alright. What do we got coming in when it comes to love? What's going on? How are things feeling? What are the energies? Thank you, Spirit. This is you. Ooh, the King of Pentacles. This is investing in things that matter to you. The King of Pentacles is also someone who understands that things take time, things take energy, things take patience and hard work, but they're willing to do that. In fact, they're very good at doing that. You know, the King of Pentacles is the card about turning things into gold, right? Like they can look at something and they can make it work. Can make it profitable. They can make it good, healthy, safe for them. So we have the focus being the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords represents someone who is learning. This is someone who has questions. They want to know. They want to understand. And so it's interesting. We have this King of Pentacles. And you know, they say we never stop learning. When it comes to love, I see you looking for something that you want to invest in wholeheartedly. Right? Like something that you want to go all in, you want to put all of your poker chips into. But we're a little bit wary. And I always like to say this about the King of Pentacles. They know when to invest, but more importantly, they know when not to. All right, and so the Page of Swords does say that, you know, we are encountering something that we haven't done before. We've encountering something that is new to us, that we need to spend a little bit more time getting to know before we put all of our chips in. And so that's okay. Let's see what the future is. Ooh, the sun. We have happiness, joy, success. And this also represents illumination. I'll say this, your patience is paying off. I feel like you playing it safe is also a really good bet right now, because there's something that you had questions about that are coming to your forefront very soon. You know, the sun means illumination. It means things that were once hidden being seen. And so whatever questions you have, whatever you are struggling to answer or communicate with, just know that Spirit is going to give you the answers. And if it is a person, right, like if you have someone that you're in a relationship with right now and you know, you're like, why are you doing this? What's going on? I need you to talk to me. You know, I'm over here with my chips. I don't know if I should throw them in yet. Like the sun is here. I also see you really valuing your own personal energy, and that can sometimes rub people the wrong way. I wonder if, like, in your relationship, you have, you know, set really healthy boundaries, but maybe they at first didn't quite think that they were healthy, you know, something like that. They were like, you know, is that really okay? Can you really be going out with the girls to the club? Like, can I really trust you? And like, obviously the answer is yes, right? Like, I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'm just having girls' night. Like that's the energy here, whether or not you're in a relationship or not. Now the sun represents, I think you are, because you said, can I get a relationship/romantic reading? But the sun means, as I said, something auspicious is coming to fruition and understanding is coming in. So that's really good to see. Your challenge is the Seven of Pentacles, but this is a challenge that you can handle pretty well as the King of Pentacles, right? This is patience, this is hard work, this is understanding that things take time to tend to. And so in the challenge position, this can mean that maybe you're kind of running out of patience. Maybe you are struggling to keep things going at the same rate as before. And maybe that's why I was kind of seeing this image of like, should I really keep throwing these chips in? Like, that's kind of the energy I see. Your advice card is the Two of Wands, to make a choice and to make a decision, but make sure it's coming from a place of excitement, a place of joy, a place of, I know that this is what my soul is calling me to do. So let's see what else is coming in the future in regards to the sun. What does the sun want us to know? Ooh. We have the Eight of Wands, speed, action, and quick change. Things are changing. This also means intention as well as focus, like intense focus. And so as soon as something comes to light, you're hitting the ground running. Like you instantly have, we'll clarify. It could be emotions, it could be actions. You could have a plan that you're ready to take in place. Let's see. Ooh, oh my gosh. Well, the Six of Swords is here, and this is letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And then we also have the Three of Swords, which represents heartbreak and sadness. So there's a couple things that this could mean, Shaelyn. I don't know what your relationship is like, because we did have the Sun. That does mean happiness, joy, success, and illumination. So this could be a blessing, then you understand it's a blessing that is kind of difficult to navigate. And I say this because, the Three of Swords is about, a lot of times it's about bringing up a lot of trauma. It's about being proven right and being sad about it as well, especially with the Sun. But it also represents like an outcome that we're not quite, like we knew it was coming, but it's a little difficult for us to still be at peace with it because it's still painful, right? Like it still feels fresh. Now the Six of Swords means letting go. And it's right next to, it's next to the Eight of Wands, speed, action, quick change. And then we have letting go, and then we have heartbreak. So if you read this as a sentence, it would go, I'm very quickly moving on from something that was very painful for me to feel and experience. And so the Sun could mean that these questions that you had on whether or not should you keep investing in this, and I'm not trying to say you're thinking about breaking up, right? Like, should I keep trying X, Y, and Z, right? Like it could be something like that. This is saying that, we're realizing that we do need to try something different. We do need to make a different choice. And it's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Yeah. Strength card, courage, Four of Cups. This means like unfulfillment. And then we have the Page of Wands, and this is looking for something new. It's also the Dreamer card. And so, courage could mean I'm standing up for myself. I'm being independent. I'm putting my foot down. And the Four of Cups could mean, this can sometimes mean I'm being offered something that isn't actually real. Like, look how she has these cups and there's like this illusion of a cup. And she's like, yeah, that's the cup. But, and so, be careful about being told things that won't actually happen. Look for, be present. Invest in what you feel right about, right? Like, and at the end of the day, I do see you investing more in yourself, more than anything, because of the Strength card, and because of that King of Pentacles earlier. Now, I have no clue if this is resonating, Shaelyn, because if it's not, just let me know. You can interpret cards so many different ways, but the Three of Pentacles is here at the bottom, and that does mean working together. So, working together to find something. Alrighty, thank you so much. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring. Remember that you are never alone, and you are loved. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello there, DarkLexi. I see that you didn't post like a specific reading, and that's okay. We can do just a general. We can see what Spirit wants you to know right now. Thank you very, very much for trusting me with your reading. I do hope that you enjoy, and I hope it's worth the wait. If you have any questions, just let me know. And yeah, let's see what we have coming in for you. Yeah, and if you like the deck I'm using, we're using Zodiac Tarot. I got it from Barnes & Noble like a year ago. And yeah, I think you'll be able to find it if you look it up like that. I've been trying to shout it out more because people always compliment it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's not bad. Oh! This is a really good reading. This is really good, especially for minor arcana. So we have the Page of Wands, and this is in the past. And the Page of Wands represents a dream, something that we're excited about, we're passionate about. It could have been starting off as just a hobby. Now the Eight of Wands is coming up, and this means speed, action, change. This represents focus, going somewhere new, and going to greater heights. And then the future is the King of Wands, which represents someone who's in charge of their energy, in charge of their time. They don't rely on anybody else. They're able to live a life of passion. It's very unique. You know, the King of Wands, especially since we have all this fire energy, they're known to be different, but they love that difference. They embrace that difference. They're also so creative that their lives usually don't look like other people's. And like, for example, like maybe they dress really interesting. Maybe they have a job that is really unique, like they're an energy healer, or you know, they're a Reiki master. You know, it's okay if you're not into that kind of stuff, or and even if it's not that kind of job, maybe you're an artist, maybe you're an actress. You know, oh my gosh, the Suit of Wands, they love acting. They love it. They're so good at it too, and entertaining. And so whatever this dream is, whatever you have done recently, this is Spirit telling you, like, yes, keep going. Keep intending, keep focusing. This manifestation is coming true quickly, and you understand the secret sauce to it. And what it is that there's no difference between you and the version that you want to be other than physical reality. So once you make the mental change, the emotional change, right? You say, I can do this, I can be this, I am this. You start to actually become it, and the world starts to match your inner frequency. And so that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up on. This is somebody who manifests quickly. Oh my goodness. Are you a fire sign? It's okay if you're not a fire sign, but just know there's a lot of fire energy around you. So maybe you're like really, I don't know, there's something about fire sign. We also have Sagittarius. So your challenge is the Hermit card. There's gonna be a period where you're alone, where you don't have the kind of people that you are striving for, or you have to let go of relationships that no longer serve you. Other people might assume that you're cutting them off. They might assume that you are being cold, but really you're just going on a journey of self-exploration. So the Hermit is an energy of needing to go inwards so that we can do a lot of shadow work, or just inner work in general, like asking yourself really big questions. Who am I? Who do I want to be? What does this world mean to me? What is my highest path, my highest purpose? If I was the version of myself I want to be, what would she feel like? Or you know, what would they do every day? What would their morning look like? What does their partner seem like? What's their family doing? You know, that's the questions that you ask yourself and discover when you're in the Hermit. And so just know, this is something that I kind of see you encountering. Maybe you're doing it now, like isolating, and Spirit's telling you to, hey, you know, really ask yourself some deeper questions when you are in isolation, because you're gonna find them. They're always there in the quiet. Like, look how there's this little owl here. That's the Owl of Wisdom. Your advice card is the Page of Swords. That's quick. questions. Ask questions because you're going to be receiving a lot of answers. If you consider yourself to be very psychic, if you consider yourself to be someone who works with energy, just know that you're putting in the right mix right now. Like, I don't know what you're up to, but you're cooking, okay? That's the energy that we have there. Let's see, is there anything else? Also, I saw 3939 on the timestamp, if that means anything to you. Let's see what else we got. What else does Spirit want you to know? Oh my gosh! This is listening to your higher self. This is listening to the God within you. This is praying and receiving answers. That's so crazy. This is an epiphany moment. Oh my gosh, that's what I was saying. Wow! The Six of Swords is here. This is letting go of people, places, and things that never serve you, but it also represents the other side, like the other realm. I hope that you're into this kind of stuff. I'm so sorry if you're not. I feel like you are, though. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, patience, hard work, and tending to your crops. And so just know, although you're getting the answers, and this is a confirmation that yes, what you're receiving is true, they are saying it's going to take time. And I know that's not something that we want to hear. And how much time? I like how we have the moon. It depends on you and your energy and what you decide for yourself. You know, the moon means going with the flow, means mystery, illusions, the unknown, right? This is something that you're tapping into through this kind of work, and knowing how to change yourself from the inside out, and becoming someone that doesn't need to rely on anyone and lives a really unique and authentic and expressive life where things just work out for you because you don't give up on yourself or others, you know, the people who are part of your family, right? Okay, that's what I have for you, Lexi. Thank you so much. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring. Remember that you are never alone and you are loved. Thank you again. Bye-bye. Hello there, Demonburklow. Hi. Oops, I forgot to turn the music on for you. There we go. There we go. You said, oh, I'm curious what my love reading would be. Yeah, we can see what's coming in for you. Thank you so much for your patience. I apologize for the wait again. I hope you had a really, really good Thanksgiving. And let's see what we have. Thank you. All right. Let's see what we got coming in for love for you, Demonburklow. And thank you to Demonburklow spirits for helping me with this reading. Alright, ooh, we have the Four of Swords. Maybe things have been a little bit slow with love recently. This is your energy. Maybe you've been thinking about love a lot. You know, the Four of Swords represents someone who's resting, retreating, but it can also mean reflecting too. You know, the Four of Swords can classically mean meditation. So we also have your focus being the Strength card, you imagining yourself to be more confident, to be stronger, to be better, to be more. And then we have the High Priestess coming in. Now the High Priestess represents trusting your intuition, allowing yourself to take action even if it doesn't make sense necessarily physically speaking, right? Like there's no intellectual reason for you to do this. You're just doing it because it feels right. So when it comes to love, I don't know if you're single or in a relationship, Demonburklow, but I will say that I see you cooking up the right sauce in order to start boiling some water. You know what I mean? So this is about you thinking, you know, do I look nice? Do I smell nice? I just bought some new perfume. I'm single, but and it's also like you know, if I was someone who was able to meet people, what would I wear? What would I do? Where would I go? And how can I do so with confidence, right? Like, how can I introduce myself to people without being fearful? And so that's what the Strength card says to me, and especially with the Four Swords, you thinking about it and contemplating about it. And now you'll notice that we have right here, there's like a bunch of planets and zodiac signs and stuff attached to these cards, and we have Jupiter for this one, and this one means expansion, it means optimism, it means success and achievement, luck, right? And so when we're in this energy of what can I do, what can I be, where can I go, answers are gonna come to you. So that's what that High Priestess means. Ooh, I want to do this. Ooh, I want to go there. So if you are single, do I see someone coming in your immediate future? Not really, but what I do see you doing is being someone feeling worthy of being with somebody. So that's kind of what we're cooking with right now. The High Priestess says that, you know what, these ideas that I had, I'm gonna do them. You know what, I am gonna change myself from the inside out, and over time you'll start to see it reflect in your reality. Let's see your challenges. The Ace of Pentacles, to take action in physical reality on the things that you have been thinking of doing. So if you're like, man, you know, I really need to put some nice clothes on and take some cute pictures, like, this is saying, all right, I'm gonna do that today. And just like trusting that it'll work out for you. I don't know why I feel this energy, but like I said, if you are in a relationship, this could mean that things are kind of slowing down, and we're gonna start reinvigorating the relationship again so that we can spend more time with each other. Now, the Ace of Pentacles, oh my gosh! Your advice card is a Two of Cups. This means relationships, all right? So they're telling you to hold the vision, to understand if you want something, you have to not only believe that you're worthy and you can have it, that's that inner confidence that we were talking about, but take action towards it, right? Physically speaking. So the Ace of Pentacles is like, oh, I was invited to this thing, I should go, I might meet someone. Oh, I really enjoy this community, I should check out the Discord and start chatting people up. Or, I really enjoy rock climbing, but I haven't been in a long time, so maybe I'll go to rock climbing and I might meet somebody. You know, it's those kinds of things. And if you don't have that kind of interests, for example, like, I know a lot of people go, well, I like to play fighting games, dude. I like to play Magic the Gathering and watch anime. How am I gonna meet women doing that? Well, then I say go to local places that do that, right? Like, there's girls everywhere. There's girls everywhere. And why would you want, if you are into those kinds of things, why would you want a normal girl anyways? And so that's what I see kind of incoming. Let's see what's coming in the future. The Star, you having faith in yourself, having a goal. We also have the Three of Pentacles, surrounding yourself with the right people and energies in order to reach this goal. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, things unfolding in your favor and things picking up pace, right? So just know in the next month or so, when it comes to love, I see genuinely you putting yourself around energies that you're like, honestly, I'm gonna say this, Demonburklow, I think you're gonna meet somebody if you're scared that you're not. I do, especially with that Two of Cups. And the things that you are doing now, you're gonna be so thankful that you did them, because you're gonna look back and you're gonna go, wow, if I didn't do XYZ, I would have never met them. And so that's why I'm saying, listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, because I promise you they're going to be leading you in the direction of love. Oh my God! I was looking for one more message from Spirit, and we got the Six of Pentacles. This is kindness. This is generosity. They're handing you opportunities. They're just asking you to take them. And those opportunities lie, they're within you, right? They're these ideas that you want to do. So that's what I got for you, Demonburklow. Thank you so much. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring. Remember that you are never alone and you are loved. Thank you so much again, and see you later. Bye-bye.